Hello, everyone. It's Charles with the Dark to Light podcast. I'm here with Tom Catrice. So, Tom, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer for a self-made training facility.
Okay, personal trainer. And so what got you into that career?
Basically, I've always been passionate about working out and helping out people achieve their goals, whether it's bulking, cutting, just trying to stay healthy, overall health, basically.
So overall health. And how long have you been doing it?
Going on my third year now. Before that, I was a radiation safety officer for over 12 years.
Oh, radiation safety officer? Okay, so totally jump of career, like.
Completely different, yes.
Yeah. And so what was this is Dark to Light, so what we like to talk about is the dark times and what you did to get to the better side of that. So what was like one of the darkest moments of your life?
Darkest moment of my life was, roughly about 3 years ago when I had a really bad depression and I needed to get out of it. And so I used what I knew best, which was working out and fitness, to kind of change my whole life altogether. So I just, even on the days where I didn't feel like working out, I dragged my butt to the gym, man.
So you can say ass. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool, man. I'm trying to keep PG-13.
Oh, no, it's all good. Yeah, so you drag your ass to the gym and just get it done.
Just got it done.
Because there's a ton of health benefits and overall mental benefits that comes with working out.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so what got you out of that? So just like working out,
being consistent, like literally forcing myself to get up. I mean, then I've failed numerous times also before. I mean, I've taken my pre-workout, drove to the gym, literally sat there in front of the gym and drove back home. I couldn't do it.
Honestly, to be honest with you, I was kind of the same. So I stopped working out personally because I had really bad anxiety a couple of years ago, and I wouldn't even want to like going to the gym was the scariest thing in my day because I didn't like being around a lot of people because I was really anxious at the time, and not a lot of people know that about me. It was frightening. Like even working out even today, like it still made me uncomfortable that there was a ton of people at the gym. Yeah, because that's why I like working out 4 a.m. Of course, like just getting it down and out of the way. Yeah. But it's like for me, working out is still very uncomfortable for me. But I know you grow from those uncomfortable situations.
Oh yeah.
I could totally relate with just sitting in your car and being like, no, screw this, I'm leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, it's all good. You're good. It's all real. So that was a team member of mine, Joan. She's on our team. Yeah. So I could totally relate with you literally sitting in the car and being like, screw this, or even during the workout. It's terrifying to some people because, especially like for people that are not in shape, it's hard for them to get to the gym. Even for me, I was like, fuck, I'm hell out of shape. I don't want to do this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually have a lot more respect for people that actually get to the gym and they're not in shape, because it's easy when you're on top to get there, be like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, show off, lift a ton of weight. Exactly. But then when you're starting off and you don't like your self-image, I feel like it's a lot harder.
Oh, it's intimidating. It's very intimidating. But one thing that helped me out throughout this the fitness is the fact that basically, forcing myself to grow. And when I'm at the gym, I didn't always have the best workout, and I still don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But during that time of my depression, the only thing that I focused on was my workout. How much weight am I going to add to this one?
Yeah.
So all those things, like I zoned in rather than focusing on the outside life.
Yeah.
What I had, you know what I mean? Like I focused on my lifts. That's it. And this is why, like, over the years, I've learned that we don't really have full control over a lot of things. But one thing stayed consistent, and I've learned this, is that we only have full control of ourselves, and that's that for me, that's the gym. Whether I have a shitty workout or I killed it. If I killed my workout, I have myself to thank for that.
Yeah.
If I had a shitty workout, I can't blame anyone else.
Yeah.
That's just all.
And you just reassess. It's like, because sometimes I feel like even myself, I'm really hard on myself when I don't do something that I say I'm going to do. But what's nice is that you could, next time, at least you analyze the situation, you're like, okay, I'm going to be better next time. Because you can't always be perfect. It's all about the consistent small growth, because if you have a killer workout and you have a bad workout, then you're going to be back at the bottom. But if you're just consistently getting better and then you raise your standard, I feel like that's more sustainable for most people.
Exactly. And you just got to be honest with yourself too. You know what I mean? Like you can't, especially these days, social media is very, people use it a lot for its platform and things like that. But people don't always show the bad side of social media. You know what I mean? People like to see the results, not the work that.
They see the end product.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so, what's your why and what keeps you going?
It's always been my why. My kids. They're actually the one who got me out of depression to begin with. Even on my days where I didn't even feel like waking up and getting out of bed, one thing was for sure was that I still needed to be a father to my kids. Yeah. So I still got up every afternoon because I was working graveyard at that time. I still got up every afternoon, picked them up from school, made lunch, helped with homework, and then went to work again. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's draining. Yeah. But if anything, it helped me a lot more because at the end of the day, they still need a father. Yeah,
definitely. I mean? And it's really hard. It's really hard to not be there for someone that's relying on you. That's the biggest thing about accountability. Like that's why I like our 4 a.m. workouts because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be that asshole that doesn't show up at the gym, and this guy wakes up at like 3 a.m. for me. So I'm like, so I just get it done.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a hard shift to do, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, so how old are you right now?
I'm 37.
So 37. So the average expectancy is like for a man's like 75 to 80. So hypothetically, you have about 40 years to live. What do you want to be remembered for?
Oh man, honestly, I'm a simple man. Yeah. Even like the way I'm taking this journey now, I'm not trying to be famous off of Instagram or be known and things like that. It would really makes my day when people come up to me and say that, oh, I saw your page, that it really inspired me. So if I'm remembered for inspiring someone, by all means, I'll take it. I died peacefully.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something that's basically my why too. My why is that I had a really comfortable childhood growing up. My parents provided everything for me, but at the same time, it's kind of a crutch because I know there's always going to be food on the table. I know there's always going to be a place to stay. Yeah. But then for me, it's like I want my effort to inspire others because that's why I post all the time. It's not to show off or do anything. It's more of like, hey, like me trying is going to inspire someone else. And I feel like that's what we should do as people instead of just posting the results because no one's going to get anything out of you someone posting how fit they are. Right. No one's going to give a shit about that.
Sure, it's impressive. It's cool. What did you do to get there?
What did you do to get there? What was the mental barrier that you got through? What pushed you? What was like the thing that, the dark side that was just like, hey, like you need to do this shit. Exactly. So, because it's like, I don't get anything out of people clout chasing or putting shit on the internet about how great they are. You get value out of the things they've been through.
Show me what's real.
Yeah, show me what's real. Exactly. That's why I started this podcast. I'm like, man, like a lot of these very successful people are people that are really in a good place of mental health and where they are in life, been through shit. But people don't see that. Yep. Yeah. So if you can give one piece of advice to anyone right now, what would it be?
Find yourself and learn. If you're going through a hard time right now, go back to the one thing that makes you you. Find something familiar, whether it's working out, whether it's drawing, writing stuff, anything. Go back to that, perfect it, keep doing it until you learn to love it again and you learn to love yourself again. Yeah. And then from there, everything else is going to circulate.
Oh yeah, that's really good piece of advice. Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. Yes, sir. I feel like this is a really good podcast. I feel like a lot of people get value out of it. So yeah, catch us on the next one next week.